Hello guys, welcome to the second video on WPF C Sharp application tutorial. In this video I will show you how to use images with your WPF C Sharp application. So in the last video we have seen how we can create a WPF application in C Sharp, and we have created this button. Now in this video I want to add a image to my application or this main window. So what I will do is I will go to my toolbox and I will drag and drop image tool from my toolbox in my main window, and I will just resize it so that it will fix into my main window. Now what I will do is I will select this image and then I will go to the properties here and I will search for the source property in the common category. So go here and go to this source category. And one more thing I want to point out: when you click this solution, right click your solution first and click this open folder in Windows Explorer. So it will open your project folder here, and right now you can see we have bin obj folder, properties folder. So now when I select this main window, this image tool, and I will go here to the source and I will select any image from my computer. So what I will do is I will click this button and this open this choose image wizard, and now I can choose any image. So I will search for image in my folder. So now for example I choose this image and I click open, and it loads into my project folder. So it automatically made a folder called component, and in that component folder it made another folder called image, and in that folder it is going to save my new image. So I click OK, and you can see here the image you can see in this image tool. And when you go to the folder in which your project is there, you will see here a new folder called image created automatically here. Okay, and when you click it, your image will be copied in this image folder in your project folder. Okay, so this will be your path, or now you can copy and paste more images here and you can give the path for these images from here itself. And you can observe here also we have in XAML file, we have this button, already have this button, we have this grid. Grid is the total form of our main window, and we have in the grid we have a button which is this. And now when we drag and drop this image tool, this new code is automatically generated here for the image. So see here, it's automatically generated, and here is the source. In your project folder it has created a folder called component images, and there is your image copied. So you can now, when you run the program, you will be able to see your image like this in here. Now for example, you don't want this image here, you want the image to be set on the background of your grid or your main form, whatever you say. So what I will do is I will copy this from here, or what I can do is I can write a new tag here to set the background image. So I will write this smaller than sign and then image, and then I will give the source. So I will write source is equal to, and you can give the source as this. So you need to give this format in your source. So what you can do is you can copy and paste some other image here, and you can now just copy this source code which is generated for this image tool. I'm just copying here, and in here I'm pasting. So I copied the path and I pasted it here like this. And this can also become your background image. So this image I am using for setting my background, and what I want is this image should stretch to the length of my form. So I will give a new property called stretch, and I can give the here the argument uniform to fill like this, and I will close my tag. So you see, when you write this code, the image is set automatically in the background of your grid. And now I can remove this image tool to make it clear. So I am removing it like this, and now you can see the image is set on the background and nothing is there. So now when I run the program, it looks like this. And if you see, when I stretch this form, my image is also stretches according to the size of my form. So it will take the size, whatever size my form is, and it will stretch according to the size of my form. So that's why I have given uniform to fill stretch here. Now I close my program. So in this way you can set foreground image or background image in your form. So once again, what I can do is I can choose an image tool from here, and I can resize it. Once again, if you want to give a smaller image here, and now what I can do is I can select this image tool once again and go to the source in the properties here, to the source property, click to choose the image. You can choose another image. For example, I'm going to choose some other image like this, and I choose this image and I click OK, and you see here the image is set here. So now you have both background image and foreground image. So this is really cool when you want to give your style to your application. So that's why it's good. So I hope you have learned something new this time. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.